Hey there, Sports Hands. Ribbo here for Cannibal Gaming. Time for an hour of Constructed, I think. I'm playing my Control Pally deck. See how we can do here.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
A Warlock, not a Hunter, makes a bit of a change, doesn't it?
I will fight with.
Well, I think we've got to keep this combo. In case he's playing aggro. Obviously the Lay on Hands pretty much a dead card in this matchup. And he's playing Handlock because he did nothing. So, let's see whether we can beat him up.
The battle! To play with fire! The battle! Tastingo! Yes! Reporting for duty. Some
Truth is my shield.
I could have silenced that and beaten him up a little bit more, but I'm fine with doing it this way.
Justice shall
The battle!
Harrison's obviously fairly useless in this matchup. But Hogger's pretty good, I hear.
Reporting for duty.
And a Mortal Coil. Of course. So that's like Hellfires and Shadow Flames out the way so far.
that belongs in the field.
But we're very close to killing him now. Especially given I've got Equality Consecrate in my hand. Like, that's 10 points of damage.
Warning!
So he can make all of his Molten Giants and taunt everything up, and I just go Equality Consecrate, kill you. So he has to play Juraxxus.
Shields up!
It's a Soulfire. It's not a Soulfire.
Shields up!
Well played.
Yep, does the job. I don't know why he's playing that deck. It's a really poor deck in the current meta game. It just gets destroyed by hunters. You know, cause like you're putting your taunts up, and then there's like shoot you for 2, shoot you for 2, shoot you for 2, kill command, kill command. Thanks for life tapping for 14. So, like, I have no idea why he's playing that deck. He shouldn't be playing it. Not if he wants to try and get to Legend. He's just going to sit there at rank 5 the entire time.
Uther versus Valir.
This might be problematic if he's playing Miracle.
You're back.
I will fight with honor.
Owl seems fairly irrelevant in this matchup. Because you never get a chance to, like, silence the Gadget Zan. I mean, of course, he could be playing, like, you know, Tempo Rogue or the sort of the aggro Rogue, but it's more likely going to be Miracle than anything else.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I got a nice little curve now anyway.
For justice.
It's important to make like a whole bunch of taunts. That's basically your only way of winning this one. And obviously you've got to draw your equality as well. Or else you just get crushed really. When he makes the Gadget Zan and you can't do anything about it.
Tadingo!
Ha, this guy's toast.
Nice. Very nice draw with that Belcher. Really want an equality. You have no idea how much I want an equality right now.
So many options.
Like, it's a matchup I'm always going to struggle to win. I'd probably say I've probably got maybe a 10 to 15% win rate against Miracle Rogue. It is the worst matchup for me, but if you get your nut draw and get your equalities, then, you know, you're going to have a slight chance yourself.
Tadingo!
Peacekeeper would have been nice. In fact, there's a ton of things that would have been nice. But didn't happen. I'm not quite sure why he's doing that. It doesn't seem to be that useful, really. Peacekeeper? Okay. That works.
For justice.
I got the best deals anywhere.
And there it is, and we're, 10 cards in and still have nothing. So, pretty tedious. Okay. Seems he doesn't have anything to go with it, which is nice.
Reporting for justice.
So he's obviously got a second one if he's just letting the first one die like that.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Shock horror. Are we gonna draw an equality now? Can we draw an equality to give ourselves a chance? Or if he doesn't have conceal, then, hammer something. Hammer of Wrath will do it as well. I'm not going to play the taunt this turn in case he's got like Leroy and double shadow step. I just need to gain the life because he'll just like sap the taunt back to my hand and kill me really easily.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Okay, finally drawing something. So he's only got Leroy left now. That is the last threat in his deck.
Reporting for duty.
So we actually have a chance here of winning this one. This is crazy. Here comes the sap. Okay, he's gonna just Blade Flurry instead. Yeah, it wasn't particularly good from him. He's like, I think he completely forgot I get a 1-2 with taunt afterwards. He was like, yeah, I suck. And then I would have made Hogger and given him even more to have to fight past. So, like, that was my worst matchup and I managed to win, but I don't think he played it particularly well. He, his gadgets hands, he just sort of left them out there. Didn't wait for conceal or anything like that.
Uther versus
Well, this is more what I kind of expected.
Let the hunt begin.
Ugh.
I will fight with honor.
A little bit of me is tempted to keep these sludge belchers. You know what I am? I'm going to see what it's like if I keep doubles. Because it's an incredible card against Hunter. So, you know, it's just like, can I draw stuff in the meantime? And I can. Game on here. We're in with a shot. Because we're going first against Hunter, which is also important.
Reporting for duty.
Coin animal companion. Make me cry. Sure, that works. Beat me up for one. Oh, beautiful draw that. We're all taunted up now. And we're just going to be slapping taunts down. Coin Hound Master. That would be pretty damn impressive, yep. There we go. Didn't have a silence, unfortunately. That would have been the nuts for me there. Obviously, a Consecrate's pretty crap. You know, he still beats me up for 6. So he's obviously one of these who seems to think I'm going to attack, like into his freezing trap. It's like, no, I'm not going to attack into your freezing trap. Do I look stupid? Don't answer that. I guess you really want to get consecrated, don't you?
I'll show them.
Yes, you really, really do want to get consecrated.
Reporting for duty.
So he's only playing freezing trap. But for some reason he's still playing mad scientist, which doesn't really make much sense.
I wonder. To my side.
That is fine. Ooh, nice draw. Very nice draw.
To battle. Reporting for duty.
So I'm still on 27, which is like the most important thing in this matchup. To maintain as high life as possible.
Bring out your dead.
He has a beast. Well, we can beat up the beast, or we can beat these up and put a Tyrion down. Which actually seems fine.
Put your faith in the light. Last warning. To battle. I wonder.
Is he thinking I'm going to attack into his freezing trap again?
Last warning.
Okay, so that's an explosive trap. Seems cool.
Test me, child.
I've had that thing for months.
For justice.
Go.
Reporting for duty.
Thank 6 cards against 1, me with a huge weapon in my hand. Not really feeling it for him right now. Shoot me for 2. Yeah, I'm feeling a concede coming up. Either this turn or next turn. I bet if I just said well played to him, he'd just concede. Oh. He's got a weapon. Watch out, he's got a weapon! Probably should be on my 3-3, right?
To battle. For justice. Vengeance.
So he must just have secrets in his hand, given he did Mad Scientist before and didn't get anything. And maybe he was just running one of each, and played one and drew the other. So yeah, that felt good. He shouldn't be running Mad Scientist with only 2 secrets in his deck though, like, what's the point? Maybe he's running 3 secrets, maybe he's got 2 freezing, and so he couldn't get the second freezing out of his deck, and the explosive trap was already in his hand.
I will fight with honor.
Owl seems pretty poor in this matchup. Sludge Belcher's cool. I mean, I don't know whether he's playing Token Druid or just like standard Control Druid. The Peacekeeper's going to sit in my hand for quite some time. Try to avoid playing that as much as possible. You know, that's like an emergency button if he makes the 5/10 with Taunt and I don't have a silence for it or something. But I usually do reasonable against Druids. Like, I don't really care about their innovates and wild growths while I've got the Peacekeeper.
Reporting for duty.
This is probably one of the worst cards in the matchup. Doesn't really do anything against Druid. He just looks at it and goes, oh, that's nice. Doesn't really hurt any of his guys. Unless he's playing Token Druid, and then, you know, he can beat up a couple of dudes.
What to do?
And he's playing Token Druid, so I have to be very aggressive in this matchup. Like, try and get control in the middle of the board as much as possible.
To battle!
And just really just kill everything he plays. Like, I should win. It's a very good matchup for me, but you never know. Like, most people's nut draws are good enough to beat any other deck. I can be a lot more aggressive with the Peacekeepers as well, so if he innovates anything out, I just shut it down straight away. Okay, he's going to silence it, right? I guess. That's also a result if he wastes the silence on that, because there's a ton of stuff like Sludge Belchers I'd rather him not silence. Oh, he's going to Wrath it, wasn't he? Yeah. Surely he just, I don't know, uses his hero ability and takes it out. Yeah, he is going to silence it.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah!
I think most versions of Token Druid now run a Black Knight. Obviously they run 2 swipes, so you know, I don't really want to run Hogger out because he'll just get swiped. But if you have no other play, you know, just do it. Oh well, Peacekeeper to the rescue.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty. Excuse me.
It's tough which of those to beat up, the 2/4 or the 1/5. 2/4 obviously does more damage.
Tazdingo! Reporting for duty. Last warning.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot harder for him to take out the 3-5 if they get rid of the 4-1 there. Rather than beating up the 2-3. Seems a lot more value taking that out. So making the 1-1s every turn is really important in this matchup as well, because those little sort of singular points of damage actually are really important. And there's a card we definitely want to silence.
Truth is my shield.
The battle!
So I'm running my guys into their guys because he is playing swipe, so you're going to lose a lot of guys that way. So you might as well soften up his cards in the meantime.
What to do?
But we've still got this emergency reset button of the Pyromancer equality.
I wonder.
Obviously a Consecrate would make my life a lot easier. Swipe and hero ability, I guess, right?
For the Lich King! Time waits for no one.
Justice shall prevail.
Let music reporting for duty.
So if I play like the Unstable Ghoul, then he gets to run all of these little guys into my 4-3 and finish it off. So it's like largely an irrelevant Unstable Ghoul. So I'd rather just play a bit more sort of taunts here. And if he decides to play yet more guys out, then I can let him beat my stuff up and then sort of reset the board and play a hogger. So if he wastes a swipe here, this would be incredible for me.
What to do? I must safeguard the land.
That's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Time waits for no one.
Cool.
To battle!
Like to play with fire?
And play the taunt afterwards in case he's got another set of trees with the savage roar.
To Northrend! Reporting for duty.
Could have played Hogger there, but it just gets mown down by the 3/3 and the 4/1, so you have to take a chance every now and again. Wow, I really would love a Consecrate. Like 14 cards left in my deck, still no Consecrate. Come on, he's just played his entire hand out. Apparently not. So apparently I cannot draw good cards to save my life here.
Let me think.
Justice. Vengeance. Reporting for duty.
So we take out the Shade because it's going to be 4/4 on the following turn, which is obviously better than the 4/1. Can I draw a Consecrate or my Wild Pyromancer or the True Silver Champion? That like would also be good. And then he's just utterly wrecked. Come on, come on, you can play faster than this. This is not rocket science. There we go. He's getting there eventually. Any taunt as well? Like, Tyrion? That would also be cool. Yeah, I think this is pretty handy.
For justice.
So feeling a lot better now. Obviously, we don't take out the Harvest Golem because like something replaces it. So you just want to get minions off the board so that his Savage Roar does like even less. He's got to have drawn a swipe by now. Like he's got 8 cards left in his deck and we haven't seen a swipe yet, so this is very much innovate swipe. Like every time here. I mean, if he did have a swipe, then he just plays the 1/1 into that. Swipes and, well, hero abilities to take the 2/2 out and then that into that.
My shield for Argus.
Well, buys me a bit more.
For justice.
And Hogger's really cool. He really does like dominate boards when your opponent doesn't deal with it. But you know, 11 card left. Lay on Hands is in there. Both Consecrations. One of my wild Pyromancers. Tyrion. Like so many good cards in this matchup. So many ridiculous cards. Like, it's actually quite painful. He's going to make a 5/10 with Taunt here, I guess. I mean, what else can he do? He's got some trees in his hand, that'll be it. Yeah, he's got to take out my Hogger if he's got the trees in his hand.
Where shall I strike?
What are you doing? You got. What are you doing? You never played this game before. How lucky!
Follow the rule. Reporting for duty.
I'll make another guy with Taunt. He might have me here if he has the perfect 2 cards in his hand. Trees, Savage Roar. Nope. Are you finally going to kill my Hogger? Which you should have done a long time ago. How can I not draw Consecration?
The battle. Reporting for duty.
And we have to take his guy out. Like, I have to protect my 15 health here. Seven cards left, and now I'll draw my Consecrate off the top of the deck. Absolutely guaranteed. Yes, obviously, because there's nothing on the board, and there never will be, because he'll just make trees and a Savage Roar and kill me. Like, that is just so ridiculous, that card. Absolutely straight up ridiculous. Oh! What is this?
Put your faith in the light.
It's Tyrion, something we've been waiting for a long, long time. So he's going to hero attack it, swipe it, and wrath it. And I'm going to draw my second Consecrate, and then he's going to combo off on me. Well, I can definitely play the Wild Pyromancer now, because I can equality Consecrate. But I feel a lot safer now with that second Taunt down. Well, this has been such ridiculously hard work because of all my Consecrations stacked at the bottom of my deck. And my Lay on Hands. But yeah, it generally isn't a bad matchup for me. I don't think he actually realises that like, that's the only way of him winning. He's just played there to try and clear some of my board off. So anyway, we've got a few wins in a row there. That was pretty nice, and seems like a good place to wrap this video up for the moment. 4.5 stars. Maybe I'll get there by the end of the month. I mean, I should do, you know. It's whether the motivation's there, whether I want to just get stuck into Arena a bit more. Anyway, those are some interesting matchups. Hope you all learnt a little bit from this video, and don't forget to leave a comment either here or over on Facebook if there's anything that you are particularly interested about. So, till next time, ta-da.